Hello! We need to find the purple mountains. I'm guessing they are mountains that are purple. Hey, where's the purple mountains?
Is there a plan, or are we just winging it?
Oh, oof.
Depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels.
Alright, so we're gonna... oh. You're still
Any
talking.
idea where we can find the rebels?
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting, so no idea.
Great. Wait, nesting? Isn't that something only...
Stop! Let me stop you right there. And let's never speak of this again.
What's this? The Journeyman is closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten on a cock, a rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good. Good.
Well,
Yeah.
this is as good a clue as any. To the cock and... the rooster and kitten we go.
Which, we know where that is. Why do we have to follow Crow?
This is crazy. I'm really here. And I remember it all. Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little different. But, wow. I'm back. And it wasn't a crazy coma dream after all.
I'd like to look at stuff.
These pipes are everywhere. I'm sure they weren't here the last time around. I can tell from the etching that this man is dodgy. Honor Hilaris. What kind of name is that? A very dodgy name is what that is.
Is it Super Dodge?
A map of the city. This could be useful.
Yes, it could, but I kind of know my way around.
They look shady. What did they do? Steal a magic hammer or something?
Yes, they stole Mjolnir.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
Hello,
I have to
friends.
say, I'll be relieved when they're finally done with all this construction work. They've been building those tubes for years now, it feels like.
It's been about a year now, I think. Well, that's progress for you. Progress is never silent.
Really? Is that like an aphorism?
Must be. Sounds like it.
Well, I hope it's worth it, whatever those pipes are for. Am I the only one who thinks they're a real eyesore?
Progress is never pretty.
That is not an aphorism.
Okay.
No one ever says
I'm
that.
done listening to you
They
guys.
might. It could
But
be.
I know my way to
It's
the
connected
place.
to the pipes.
I've been there before.
Looks steampunky, very retro future. I can't even begin to guess what they're for.
We learned about that in the last thing. It's to make super computational computations, and it did something super computational. It was just there was a lot of math and no magic, so we kill all the magic.
It's written in an alien language. I've no idea what that says. I guess the magical translation only works with voice.
Oh, so she can't actually read the street signs. That's interesting.
Magic. Filth.
Oh no!
It warms my heart to see you standing before me. Standing up for what's
It's
good
the
and
racists.
fair. Glory,
I fit
cousins.
right in with the locals.
Glory be upon you. In the light of the goddess. Yes. I spoke recently with our benefactors. and spoke
Taylor,
to
I want to
them
look at
about
the big
that
thing.
What are those called again?
immigrant,
Old
the
Wayne.
Magical.
Alwang.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
They're docile, like
I
giant
spoke to them. I said,
hippos.
Listen
Wait,
to these humble
Are hippos
brave folk,
docile,
your
or are
cousins.
they deadly?
Humans
I think
brought to their
deadly.
knees
Great.
by the
You are still going, sir.
to bankruptcy, to moral corruption. Simple, uncomplicated men and women led astray by the devilish, demonic, magical.
They're so evil. Evil. Oh, hello. Do you need something, friendo?
So what have you been up to since I last saw you, Crow?
Like I said, after we parted ways, I woke up in Sadir. I have no memory of how I got there. I spent some time living wing to beak on the streets, disguised as a common cockatoo. That didn't go so well. I truly hate other birds, foul-brained tits. Eventually, I got help and found a ride back to Marcuria. Then I moved into the Journeyman, then I met you, then we went off on adventures together. But enough about me. What about you? What have you been up to?
She got exploded.
Coma, mostly.
That sounds nice. Was it nice?
Wouldn't recommend it, no.
Wouldn't put that on your to-do list of things
I
to
have
do.
admit, I'm quite relieved there's less sorcery about these days. Makes life a bit more predictable.
You don't know what you're saying.
I'm sorry?
That's like saying you're happy there's no more wind to make you freeze, or no more water to drown in.
How's magic comparable with wind and water?
Because magic is wind and water, earth and grass, stars and sound and light and life. Magic binds.
Magic does magical things that do magic stuff and magic-y things. Hello.
Happy Reap Moon! Are you from the east? People do come from far and wide to join the festivities. Welcome to Marcuria.
Yep, I'm from the East Coast. Where did he go? He flew away! He left me! I am now lost in a city. I need an adult. Oh no, it's those
The
guys.
Asadi remind me of the Eye. Fascist soldiers are the same everywhere, even across parallel dimensions.
Hello, just walking through. Excuse me. Oh, hello, bird. Burb.
What can you tell me about Marcuria? What's changed?
Not much. They burned down Old Town. The Azadi have laid metal tubes everywhere. There are thousands of rats.
I noticed that. What are they for?
Tiny pets, I'd imagine.
Not the rats, the tubes.
That's for shoving rats in.
Gymnastics?
Hmm.
You gotta play with the twisty tube.
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book.
It's Burning Man,
Pyres
bro.
for celebrations or human sacrifices. One of the above. It looks like they're getting ready to celebrate Reap Moon's Eve.
If I have time after saving the world, I'll come back for some bread with jam and dancing around bonfires.
Zoe is into the fun stuff.
I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
So when is
I
the
mean,
ceremony
it may catch on in your art. It may become quite cool.
So, how's business?
Listen to you guys for a
Good.
second.
I mean, reaping's well, they're supposed to make everything
I am not
more
listening to your
efficient,
conversation.
right? Just more efficient.
They ought to do something
general.
about that.
How? I mean, farmers bring food into this. Well, efficient, like. I don't know. Why are you asking me? I'm not a bloody engineer. I'm just
Your
concerned-
conversation is great. Oh, and there's Rihanna.
People look friendly enough, but I only see humans, no magicals. What happened to them?
I may have to check on this, but I'm wondering if this game was crowdfunded. Because if so, that would explain all like the named NPCs. I don't remember for sure. It's been a while. Hello.
So where would the rebels be?
From what I've heard, they were pushed out of Marcuria after Old Town burned to the ground.
There must be some remaining. If the resistance is still alive.
Probably shouldn't talk too loudly about the existence, Ray. Zoe.
Right.
So we just whisper about it. You know that resistance. Hello. Do you know where there is resistance to... I gotta go. Oh look, there it is.
The Rooster and Kitten. This is it, my first stop. Hopefully someone here will know something about the resistance.
Fly on my shoulder, winged friend. We shall enter together and have a cup. I want to talk to you.
I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head, or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here, or over there, where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust? Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in.
I am judging you so hard, Crow. And in we go! Where Olaf is... Or Olav, or what's that guy's name? I need to... Nope, not the bar. Ulvik, that's it. I'm terrible with names.
People drinking in pubs looks the same everywhere. Aside from clothes, and the drinks, and the whole ambience.
I mean, no, they're... Whoa!
A black rooster. I'm sure that means something to people here.
Is there anybody else around? Is there people upstairs that I can go and check out first? And
Festive. A very autumnal feel. I guess this reaping thing is a harvest festival of some sort.
autumnal. That is a word. Autumnal. Hello, buddy. We're gonna have a discussion, you and I. We're going to talk about things.
That must be Ulvik the ever thirsty. He does look like he could drink a lot.
Festive. A very autumnal feel.
No,
I guess this reaping thing is a harvest festival of some sort.
We're going to talk to you.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey. Greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say. From where exactly? I'm a traveller myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
Oh boy.
I wish I'd taken those improv classes now. I have no idea. I'm just going to wing it. Say something. Say anything.
I love it. I love all the things. We're gonna go. We're from down
I'm
south.
just going to wing it. South. Southwards, like all the woods. Way south, as far as south goes. Nowhere near this place at all.
Nowhere south is near here. South goes all the way to the other side of the world. Whereabouts in the south would this be then? The islands? The Southlands? Further still?
Further.
Much further. It's very hot down there. You've probably never been.
Oh, I enjoy the heat. Even Marcuria in summer isn't hot enough for me. I've travelled the Southlands quite extensively, so maybe I've...
Then you've probably been, yes, but I don't like talking about it. Family. Blood. Bad blood. I'm happy to have left all of the bad blood behind me.
I see. Well, I wouldn't want to rip open old wounds, eh? So what'll it be today?
You're doing great.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though, by all appearances, this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanour? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. You exude publicanism. Drinks.
Ooh.
What do you order in an old-timey tavern? These clothes are warm and itchy, and I'm in dire need of refreshments. There appear to be festivities going on in the city. When in Rome, the beer.
Just beer. You know what? Yes, just beer.
Beer?
Coming right up, my dear.
Straight up beer.
Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. Ha! I like it. It's all too rare these days. From your attire and, well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighbourhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells, and standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
No, we're in the right place.
I'm certain this place has some connection with the Resistance. I should keep him talking.
Yeah.
No, this is my kind of place. I'm into dives. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone's said about my job in a long time.
Really? Maybe it's a language thing.
So what else can I help you with, young lady?
Okay, I need to find a way to...
The city has changed quite a bit since my last visit. Fewer non-humans and more pipework. There's some sort of festival going on. The reaping? I could use a primer. I saw some soldiers on my way here. The city has changed quite. I wonder why they're flying those kites above the city.
I can only hear one at a time.
I've only seen humans so far. There used to be blue people, furry people, non-human people. Where are they? He mentioned something about a ceremony at the tower. I've only seen This pub was not called the Rooster and Kitten the last time I was here.
We need to...
The city has changed quite a bit since my last visit. Fewer non-humans and more pipework.
Let's go with this one.
I keep hearing about the reaping. Reap Moon, Feast of Reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Marcuria.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Marcuria, but I didn't read the literature before booking everything, and, well...
The reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of reveling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
Nice.
The city
We're gonna do
this
this
pub
one.
was not... Didn't this used to be the...
The cock and puss. Someone's bright idea of a joke. Oh, we all get it. The cocky cockerel with a permanent frown on his face. Clever wordplay. Look at us, aren't we punny?
Yeah, wait. What?
I didn't approve. Too clever for its own good. But the painting of a tiny pussycat with a big smile riding on top of a proud capon. That idea I could get behind. It's sweet. It's sincere. It's family friendly. It's how I like my clientele to see me.
That would explain the apron.
I wonder why they're... Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the drag kin. And they represent resistance to the Azadi, to the new laws, to the exile of magicals. If you're caught with a dragon, or even if you stand too close to someone flying a dragon, the guards will arrest you. You will be punished. Best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what those dragons are. Trouble.
So it's basically a protest to what's been going on. Interesting.
If this place has a connection to the Resistance, this man would know. Hopefully he won't kick me out if I ask.
He probably will.
The city has changed. It's been a while since I was here last. What's new?
Given your age, pardon me, I didn't mean to presume. Perhaps your last visit wasn't so long ago.
Oh, a year and a half, at least.
At least? Well, there's no old town anymore. They burned the ghetto to the ground and shipped non-humans off to the islands. Also, the Azadi have built a network of metal tubes. It's everywhere. No one knows what it's for, but there it is. It's supposed to make things efficient. And they finished their tower. It's cordoned off until next week's grand ceremony, but it's an impressive structure. Tallest in all the Northlands, they say.
Oh, so that would be what the grand ceremony's
You mentioned
about.
something about... What's the grand ceremony about?
It's the official unveiling of the Tube Network. I reckon it's where they'll tell us all about how things will be efficient in the future. The ceremony's taking place next week, on the day of the Feast of Reaping. The emissary probably thought it'd contribute to the celebrations. Won't make much of a difference to us Marcurians, to be honest. We'll still eat too much, drink too much, and pass out in the gutters when the sun rises. I mean, it's tradition, and tradition must be honoured.
I mean, of course, it sounds like the best thing to do.
I've only seen humans so far. There used to be blue people, furry people, non-human people. Where are they?
He already told us where those guys went, and we know that the Azadi are still here.
I saw some soldiers on my way here. I wonder if the Azadi still have a big presence in Marcuria. The Azadi are still running the city?
Oh, they're not. The council runs the city. The emissary is... she's an advisor. Her advice is invaluable, of great value to all of us.
Sounds like a good arrangement. And the soldiers everywhere?
For our protection and benefaction. They keep us safe from enemies outside and inside, from rebel terrorists and the like.
Well, we already know what's happened to the Magicals, so maybe we can just go ahead and ask about the rebels, which we will do when we come back. I kind of hope that there would be more that would get done in this episode, but we made it here. We've had some discussions. We've seen the grand festivities going on. People eating, drinking, and enjoying their merry times for the farmers to bring the produce, and then, I don't know, they'll eat it. I don't know. But when we come back, we'll ask them about the rebels, which will probably go haywire, and everybody will hate us. So till then, y'all take care. Of course, have a good one.